Welcome back, everybody, to another day of Starladder Europe. We are here, I believe, in day number 9. I lose track of days sometimes, but we've got ourselves 4 matches today. 4 Alliance matches at that. They're going to be taking on RoX.KiS, NextKZ, the Retry, as well as Cloud9 to round things off today. I'm not alone, though. I'm going to be joined by a man just coming off of a big land victory in the United States. He's back from Texas. It is EG's PPD. How are you doing, Peter?
Pretty good. How are you?
Yeah, not bad. It's morning here. I guess it's a bit later for you on the East Coast, but have a good slate of games today with Starladder Europe going underway.
Yeah, a lot of Alliance games, which is kind of cool. Hopefully they're pretty even.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, how have Alliance actually been playing lately? I mean, you guys kind of on their, I guess, sister team over in the US. Do you get to practice with them? Do you think they're kind of in good form right now, or?
We don't get to practice that much right now, just because people are in school and stuff like that. But we have practiced with them a bit, and I'd like to. They probably are one of the best teams out there right now, excluding China. Like, I think they're right up there with like Empire. I think they're probably they're really good right now. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, yeah. And as for you guys, I mean, EG, you've just come off a big land victory. If you feel like you guys are in good form moving forward, and you're also playing in Starladder America now, like, so you possibly meeting some of these teams in Kiev should you win that.
Yeah, I hope everything over in Ukraine gets settled down before the land.
Yeah.
Between, like, America and Russia. But yeah, I think it'll be a lot of fun. I think the games will be great. I think all the teams there will be able to compete with each other, and it should be a ton of good games.
Cool.
Well, I don't know about Korea. I don't know about Korea, but we'll see.
The shots fired already. No. It was a bit sad for me. Like, I started casting Southeast Asia Dota, and then like Starladder expands to go global, and they have a Korea division, but there's nothing for Southeast Asia. So I was a bit bummed.
They don't get to play in the China one.
No. Apparently, Vlad said for season 10 they'll have Southeast Asia as well, but I think Korea's a few steps behind some of the other regions at the moment.
Oh well, I'm sure it'll still be fun to meet them.
Yeah.
If I get to go.
Yeah. Well, we'll get ourselves into this game. This is our first match of today. Alliance versus RoX.KiS. Alliance playing over on the rating side. RoX.KiS on the Dire. RoX.KiS, you guys versed them, I think it was like 2.5 weeks ago I saw. They beat you guys 2-0. Obviously, you guys have come a long way since then, but they are a very annoying team to verse. Like, the way Goblek drafts the kind of heroes he picks, this must be one of the most frustrating teams to go up against.
Yeah, RoX.KiS is incredibly good, especially in Starladder. They've always done pretty well. They're really good best of one team. Goblek does a lot of preparation before his matches, and he always comes in with a strong draft against a specific team. And they're known for like picking really strong laners and early game. So if you can prevent that and get yourself into the mid game pretty even, most of the top teams shouldn't struggle.
Yeah, and you can see Alliance, they know them pretty well. They ban out 2 of the heroes they love to use, the Dazzle as well as the Abaddon. Like, RoX.KiS, one of the few teams who just will pick Abaddon almost every game. Normally not right off the bat in the draft, but they do kind of prioritize it quite high.
And there's the Lich. That's what I'm talking about. It's a lane-winning hero. Yeah. Either, I've seen them do dual lane mid with Lich, which is really strong, or you could send Lich to the off lane. One concern is that they also have Lycan, who needs strong supports in order for him to farm. So if Alliance could look to possibly do some aggressive smoke ganks and gank this Lycan before he's level 6.
Yeah. We see the return of Chen, though. Chen's a hero we haven't seen too much of lately. Even teams normally prioritize the Enchantress over him. Do you think Alliance like to go for a more kind of farm greedy play with the Chen, or will they actually look to go for those early smoke ganks?
It really depends on what kind of carry they're going to take. Usually you take Enchantress when you don't have the hardest of carries. It's kind of like a backup carry in a sense once he gets the Aghanims. But I think Ake's Chen is like unparalleled, like his best hero for sure.
Yeah, yeah. They also get a very early Invoker pick, a hero often banned out, so that's, I imagine, being played by S4 in the mid lane, and we'll have to see what RoX.KiS look to match up against him. As for RoX.KiS, they've got the strong lanes. You mentioned Lich, one of the best early game laners. They just need some good supports to go with the Lycan. Lich is always great because you don't have to, like, you can send him to help out the mid lane to start things off. You can put him, like, deny a couple creeps from the off lane. He really helps out all your lanes all over the map, and we'll have to see what RoX.KiS look to pair up with this. Are there any kind of big heroes you think they'll be kind of gearing towards with this second pick stage?
RoX.KiS has always been a fan of, like, these, like, really rush at heroes. Like, they pick a lot of Night Stalker, Slark, solo plays, like, I mean, sometimes he even plays like OD, and It just really once you see solos here, you'll be able to tell like which way Goldblack wants to go with the draft.
Okay. The Treant Protector's still there if Goldblack wants to pick that. That's one of kind of his signature heroes as well. Alliance for now get a Leshrac, so they've got a lot of pushing potential here between the Chen, the Leshrac Edict, and Invoker if he goes for an Exort build. Even Quas-Wex is pretty good for pushing, because you Tornado EMP people, they've got no mana, they can't actually defend, and Exort build, you've got the Forward Spirits for DPS, so I think Alliance have the potential to have the really scary 5-man here.
Yeah, and against the Lich, I can see why they picked the Leshrac. But I'd like them to Alliance to get like a setup stun for this Leshrac, because it can be pretty hard to land without.
Puck for now, so there's solo hero, solo's hero for the mid lane, most likely.
Expect a really, really early tier 1 tower push from Alliance in the safe lane.
Okay, okay. Well, you mentioned they need like a setup or a stun. Does that probably come from Loader's hero then? Like, do you look for something like a Lifestealer to initiate with, or?
I'm not entirely sure. Like they could take an Alchemist, honestly, and do like a carry Alchemist. It's not that bad, especially if they want to push. Can max out around like 25 to 30 minutes with like AC and Heart, and they can just walk down lanes.
Yeah.
They're Sand-King though. So maybe it's a carry Leshrac.
Is Loader Sand-King? Oh, carry Leshrac. It's.
I mean,
that goes way back.
It can go either way, but I mean, you already have a Chen, so obviously Lesh and Sand-King both aren't supports.
Yeah.
Could be an offlane
do you even
Sand-King.
consider putting Sand-King in the offlane for Bulldog potentially, but that's obviously
it can be done.
Okay.
I mean, I don't
Not
think
something
Lich
I've seen
be...
Admiral Bulldog play.
Yeah, I don't think Lich will be in the safe lane, so I mean, at worst he's going to be 1v2.
Okay.
And Lycan doesn't do that much.
Yeah, you can almost just sit in Sandstorm, and if they get Sentries or Dust, you just walk away, because exactly, what's a Lycan going to do? Lycan can help out all the lanes. One of the things I like with the recent Lycan play is going for the early point or two in Howl, just giving that extra bonus damage. It's actually quite a strong way to help out all your lanes.
I was thinking, if they have a Venomancer safe lane, this Sand-King offlane would not work, because you could just pop the Sentry, get the Gale, and even if he Burrow Strike, you could just walk him down with Lycan, Howl, and kill him. So that's, I think it is an offlane Sand-King.
Well, the Lions still need Loader's hero there. Loader normally plays something a bit more of a actual true carry. He doesn't play the Leshrac the Sand-King. RoX.KiS though go for an Ember Spirit. This makes their lanes a bit unusual, I guess, unless we look towards the offlane Puck, which your team, one of the teams that actually likes to run Universe on that offlane Puck.
Yeah, it's generally it's better on Radiant. Obviously, like every offlane hero is better on Radiant. But it's actually not too bad on Dire, and if he gets like a Lich Deny or they block the small camp with like a Sentry or something, it can be pretty good.
Yeah, I think I'd like to see Alliance ban out the Treant Protector, because that would also help out an offlane Puck. You get the Living Armor coming out to just give him that extra heals as well as some damage block, and something RoX.KiS do run quite often. But as far as RoX.KiS go, they've got very little disable here. Like, you've got a Dream Call, you've got the Ember Spirit Searing Chains, but it's not really like a reliable set up until Puck hits level 6. Like your Ember Spirit, do you think this Ember Spirit does go mid, or do you put him somewhere else? Because Ember Spirit against Invoker, that's a bit of a tough matchup.
I think it's going to be a Lich Ember Spirit dual lane middle, and I think the Ember Spirit will be able to farm. And if the Invoker gets out of position, he can be punished. There's the Treant ban you talked about. I think that was probably a good ban.
Yeah, well, I guess, I mean, the other thing RoX.KiS can do, I mean, you mentioned Lycan can't really kill the Sand-King, but all he has to do is really farm up there. You don't really want to give him a 1v1 matchup, but you get a support just to zone out the Sand-King a bit, and I think he'll be pretty happy, but Treant Protector would have done okay.
I think an Vengeful Spirit for RoX.KiS. I think that's what they're going to go with, and let Yol play that. And then Goldblack will play the Lich. I've seen that before, I believe.
Yeah, not as annoying of a RoX.KiS draft as we've seen in the past. They had a game yesterday against Fnatic, which was just like this disgusting 5-man lineup with Dazzle plus Abaddon and
Slardar and Elder Titan and that whole like combo thing they do.
That was just sickening to watch. I had to have a good long shower after that draft to cleanse myself. But Alliance go Lone Druid, so that's your Bulldog hero, and it looks like we will see either a Loader, Leshrac, or farming Leshrac or Sand-King, with Bulldog playing the Lone Druid. Do they even go like Lone Druid safe lane and offensive?
Either Loda's playing Lone Druid or he's playing Leshrac.
Okay.
I really don't.
Does Loda play much Lone Druid?
I mean, he's a carry player. I'm sure he plays it.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll have to see. I mean, they might even send Loda off lane and let Bulldog farm safe lane. Like, you never know.
It's after Bulldog's played the hero so many times, like even if you want to run as your main carry, it's still like a, well, maybe Loader plays somewhat off lane for a game, but I don't imagine Lone Druid will be laning with the Leshrac, so if it's an off lane sanking Leshrac, then you could put load on that. They go Disruptor though. That's Yol's hero for their last support, and a slightly annoying hero to deal with the, especially with the ultimate and Glimpse being able to pick people off, but not the, I guess, the best hero for dealing with a potential push coming out from Alliance.
Yeah, I feel like Disruptor's going to want to glimpse him as they run back, but is Alliance even going to run back? I feel like they're going to be running straight at him, so...
Yeah.
We'll have to see. And it's...
Even the ultimate isn't like a direct counter to too many of these heroes. Like, you catch out an Invoker, it's great, but for the most part, Admiral Bulldog will just be pushing using the Chen creeps, the Leshrac maybe casting Edict, and the Bulldog Spirit Bear, so... I'm not sure how useful the Static Storm is actually going to be this game.
It's all about the early game laning phase. How effective is this Lich, and how much he can shut down whatever heroes he's against. And it is low to Leshrac, so it should be fun.
Okay.
Prepare for battle.
We'll see exactly where he looks to lane. We'll introduce our two teams for today in our opening match of Starladder Europe. It's going to be Alliance versus RoX.KiS. We'll see Aki playing the Chen, one of his trademark heroes. S4 going to be playing the solo mid Invoker. Admiral Bulldog on the Lone Druid. We've got EGM playing the Sanking, and that leaves Loader playing a farming Leshrac for the Alliance side. And then we look over towards the Dire team. It's going to be RoX.KiS. We've got Sidoi playing the Puck. He's going to be going down to the offlane, it looks like. He's going to be laning with Goblak on the Lich. He's going to be looking to deny as much as possible. Solo playing the solo mid Ember Spirit. We'll see BZZ on the safe lane farming Lycan, and then that leaves a Disruptor in the hands of Yol. The big mismatch I see here is sort of the Ember Spirit mid against the Invoker. Like, that could be a pretty tough lane for the Ember Spirit.
Yeah, it definitely is, especially if the Invoker goes Exort. Clotswex isn't as bad, but the physical damage due to the low armor from Ember Spirit is really rough if he goes Exort. And
you mentioned
I think
the Lich dual lane mid. Like, does Lich go mid after denying one creep and just deny one from bottom and stay mid, or does he just stick bottom, do you think?
I mean, he could do either. I think he's going to have to come bottom and try and defend this early tower push. But he wants to be probably level 3 for that. I do think he should help on mid, at least in the early levels, but... I mean, we'll just have to see what Goldblack has planned.
Yep.
I want the nice.
That's the top lane, it looks like. Actually, Lotus going up top, so Lone Druid in the safe lane. And Sanking going to be, yeah, alliance with a kind of dual lane in the off lane. And that's going to be a potential 2v2 matchup with Disruptor, Lycan, and Sanking Leshrac. That lane has a much more of a big oomph to it as far as winning this top lane goes. Lycan not going to be able to do a whole lot with the Disruptor as far as holding their own against the Sanking Leshrac.
Yeah, we'll just have to... They should probably wait for level 3 before they try and go for a kill, but they can definitely do a lot of harass. And
yeah.
BZZ only has four tangos, so...
Okay, that'll give him a bit of a tough time here. He's gone for the level 1 Howl on Lycan. Probably more, he doesn't really need it himself right now, but some of these other lanes could probably benefit from it. As for Admiral Bulldog, he's pulled creeps off this bottom wave, just trying to disrupt the last hitting of this Puck Lich, also because of the Lich Dark Ritual giving him a tough time. But he's already on top of this Lich, getting Goblak down to half HP, so some good harass coming out from Admiral Bulldog.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing in this safe lane. He knows how to work all these lanes as Lone Druid, so I expect him to have a pretty good time against these two heroes.
Aki's going for a level 1 smoke here. He's going for the gank on mid. And I don't think Solo's going to expect that this early into the game. This is a fine little dance here. He wants to wait for the Ember Spirit to push up before he goes in. It looks like he's found the opening here. He's got the ensnare. There's a cold snap as well. Solo's got no out of this one. Pops a flame guard, but he's going to go down regardless. Yes, he will. He does a lot of damage to S4.
And he popped a south.
In the game. Oh, wow. That's a big loss here. Do apologize for you on the stream. I think my Dota 2 just crashed. Sad days.
Yeah, he disconnected. I'll do my best.
Oh, well.
Bulldog might die in safe lane with the Lycan Hell, but he salves up and survives.
Alrighty, guys. We'll quickly get us cut out of the in-game. Let me know if anything big's happening. I'll look to reconnect as fast as possible.
Alliance is diving tier 1 tower top with Chen and Sanking. And they're going to kill Lycan. Okay, Lycan died. Wow, dude, you're missing everything.
This sounds like an interesting early game. Yeah, I was going to say.
Ake just died to the tower and Disruptor at tier 1 top.
To get the kill, though?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully I don't need to do anything too crazy here to get back into this game. My Dota 2 stopped responding, but Yeah, sorry about this, guys. For those of you on the live stream tuning in, we'll get ourselves back in this game as fast as possible.
Why don't you just buy a ticket and watch in game and support esports?
Yeah. Money goes directly into the team's pocket. Well, the top 8 teams' pocket who go to the Starladder LAN. As $2.50 from every ticket does add to the prize pool. I think the prize pool's already more than doubled. I think we're up to like 180,000 or something on the Starladder prize pool.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. So much money.
Yep. Alright, we're reconnecting now. Let me pop up in my in-game screen again. I need to get a good loading screen. I'm still stuck on this normal Dota 2 loading screen.
I have the Starladder bundle. I got the Lich one. I love it. Okay. So good. Okay.
I'm about to say, I'm telling people they should support these tournaments, and I haven't even bought the Starladder one myself, so...
Wow.
I'm probably not one to talk. I do play Lich, though, so I need to get the Lich bundle out there. Alright, we're back in the game. It looks like, yeah, 2 kills to 1. Alliance. There could be a bit of a gank here on mid lane, and S4 being pushed back here. Solo doesn't have the Flame Guard, so he's kind of lacking in damage output here. He's actually going to be forced to pop a Ghost Walk, and... Actually turns around. Chen, meanwhile, got a kill at top. Another kill on this Lycan. Lycan's having a tough time. Alright.
Yeah, they're just playing really aggressive, and the Lich, the Lich is getting exploited for how worthless he is. I mean, he's good at, like, salvaging your early lanes, but what does he really do? He's just a deny and a slow.
Yeah, this is, and we kind of, I touched upon, like, whether Chen would play for this early aggression or go for a more farm-oriented play, and he's gone hyper-aggressive. He's just been non-stop looking for kills. He's been involved in all 3 of these kills for Alliance. 1 on the mid lane, and then 2 on the top lane on the Lycan now, so... really good start. It's all come from Aki.
Yeah, and like I said, it's probably his best hero, and he's showing us why. He's playing amazing. And you might get another kill right here.
On the mid lane. Yeah, looks like Solo could be in a bit of trouble here. Is there a cold snap? He's got a tornado here. He's going to pop the tornado. There's no cold snap. There's a centaur stop. I don't think they can get this kill. The steering chain gets used in Solo. We'll get out of there.
It's a good job running up instead of back. He would have died if you ran the other way.
I mean, S4 could have invoked to a cold snap there. Do you think maybe with the cold snap could have got the kill? But I think he wanted the tornado and cold snap, which he didn't have the mana for.
Yeah, he had the.
Dude, Aki just doesn't leave this mid lane. He's just sitting here.
He has no reason to. Like, these 2 supports on RoX.KiS can't do anything. Disruptor and Lich, like, they have no power. This Chen is free roam over the entire map, and that's the problem when you pick supports like this.
Still looking to pressure this mid lane, especially before Solo hits level 6. Solo out of money. He gets his bottle, though, so if he heals himself up with this, he should be okay. Centaur, Chen, think about coming in, but I think he realizes this kill is no longer possible now that Solo's going to heal himself up with this bottle. Not to mention, I think the Lich has now been spotted as well.
They're going to try and get this Chen out right now, and they're rotating, but...
Yeah.
AK's game sense is too strong.
Yeah,
and they have a ward.
How do you actually kill him at this point? He's got boots up already. Lich does have the possibility to Frostblast him, but the Lich Disruptor combo, like you said, very little killing power. They'd have to get him with the Glimpse, which I guess is quite possible. Disruptor is level 4, almost level 5, and that's one thing where Alliance, with the Chen roaming all around the map, he's just level 3 to the level 5 of the 2 RoX.KiS supports. Well, Disruptor about at level 5, Lich level 4.5, so exaggerating a little there, but RoX.KiS definitely have an experience advantage on their 2 supports.
Yep, and we just need to wait. RoX.KiS needs to, survive these lanes, get their level 6s on Puck and Disruptor, and then just start trying to take the fights. Once they have the Dream Coil, they can actually maybe secure a kill or 2, and that'll help bring them back in the game.
Yep. Solo. Actually just hovering around this bottom lane. He can't really go in here without HP money. He's going to pop a Fire Remnant. Actually, he does want to go in. He's going in for Admiral Bulldog with a double damage route.
Don't get rooted.
He's going to get this kill. That was some ballsy play from Solo. Like, he was no HP, no mana. He just had the mana for 1 Fire Remnant, and he just went in with a double damage room. Meanwhile, top lane, Loda and EGM team up. They bring down the Disruptor, so decent kill going their way.
He just flew out of nowhere. Imbalanced hero, man. I can't deal with that.
Yeah.
Imagine
what
if
are your thoughts?
is
he actually like okay. But a lot of teams aren't like first picking him. Like he's not like a top priority pick necessarily.
He's like a weird hero. Like he's not a Dota hero. Like he doesn't belong. His mechanics are just different from like everyone else. Like it's just annoying. I despise him.
His ulti is like a spammable Morphling replicate, and I don't know. Combined with a blink, like you can use it. It's just really. I agree. I think he's really weird. We're gonna see another kill on bottom lane. It looks like Admiral Bulldog's going down.
Oh, this is not good. I don't think he has a bear now, does he? No, not for 30 seconds. Loda might Loda might die too.
Oh, misses the stun. Yeah, the Flame Guard's still up.
He's got the Radiance on.
Oh, man. Yeah. That's... Oh, Chen, he's gone in. He's diving mid lane. He's going to get a kill on the Disruptor here. EGM taking a bit of damage, but should be okay, and... Well... That's the one thing. I was talking about this a bit at our house yesterday, because we were watching Cloud9 play, and Sing was playing Ember Spirit. Sing does not level Flame Guard. And I don't flame pro players, but I think that's an awful build. Like, not getting Flame Guard just seems like a really weird choice.
You know, we talked about it a lot here on EG, and the first two is like really aggressive and getting kills, and the third one's more for like surviving. Which doesn't really like Soul's getting a lot of kills with the Flame Guard, and personally I don't play Ember Spirit, so I haven't like really figured it out, but. I think RTZ likes the maxing the first two, and Fear likes he likes to mix it up and get like a bunch of everything.
Okay. We're gonna see another. Ooh. Force to pop a Fire Remnant to get out of here. He's gonna get low here, but the Flame Guard just blocks all the tornado damage, and like you say, very defensive. Have they got the detection here? He gets out of the tower range. He should be okay. There's no dust sentries or anything, and Ember Spirit leaves a Fire Remnant down. He goes back to base, and he'll be able to just. Well, ulti back into this one if he needs to.
I think the time might run out on it before he gets back. So.
Okay. It's 45 seconds, I believe?
Yeah, it's gonna run out.
He'll be okay. He just casted it then, so he can just bottle heal and... it should be okay, I think. But... Well, it's 5 kills to 4 here. The big problem for Alliance is they've lost Bulldog twice in quick succession. He's got his bear back up, but... He's having a bit of trouble. There's an engagement on mid lane. EGM going to be the one to get caught out here. He's got a Sandstorm in 2 seconds. He actually may survive this one. Chain Frost being used. It's going to land once. There's enough damage coming out from the Ember Spirit with the Fire Remnant. Now S4 in a bit of trouble. He gets pushed back. Chain Frost still bouncing around. Goblik taking a lot of damage, but not enough to bring him down. And Loda TP's into this one, but immediately gets brought down low. And Solo, the Flame Guard up. He's not really taking any damage here, or at least blocking a lot of the magic damage. And well, Ember Spirit, good hero.
Yeah, very good hero.
Fire Remnant down, TP's home.
He's salvaging the game for his team, and Lycan is, you know, he's farming up now. He's almost got his Vlads. And then once he has his Vlads, you got to worry about Roshan.
And I mean, 5 kills apiece. Ooh.
Dream Coil.
Puck, Dream Coil. Found Chen here. Centaur stop. They're actually maybe going to kill off Sadoy here. He's got no mana. The Ember Spirit comes in, wants Chen, but without much HP on mana here, he's actually going to go down. The Cold Snap, though, he can't actually escape here. Pops a Magic Wand, a couple more right clicks. Going to be needed. One more. Solo goes down. Almost the neutral's actually killing him off. And Invoker, S4 gets another kill, so... Solid start from S4. The EMPs are going to be something which RoX.KiS may struggle to deal with this game.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to be looking to push with the Lycan eventually, and Tornado EMP, Lycan doesn't have that much mana. Maybe he won't be able to all it or something.
Yep.
These new wolves are really, really annoying, though. Like, you see EGM top, like, almost died to them. Like, they're so hard to kill because their fade time's so low, and then they regen as well.
Yeah. It's a nice little change. Like, I like the way where Lycan fits now. Like, because I don't think you can't jungle at all with him like the traditional old Lycan of like 6.78, 6.79. But he's definitely very strong, like as a safe lane hero when you get those wolves maxed out. Well, EGM, he's at level 7. Like, we're looking at a line like Loda. This is not a traditional Loda game. He's playing Leshrac for one thing. He's going kind of utility here with the Arcane Boots. It picks up a Bracer. He's actually going to go smoke with EGM. But this is just Loda kind of out of his comfort zone playing a Leshrac here.
Yeah, I'm a little worried for them. They're trying to make space for Admiral Bulldog to farm up, and I mean Bulldog's farming okay, but he's not farming that great. So, and they have no towers yet, which I think they wanted by now. Gank middle.
Like they'll get a kill on Solo in mid lane, and well, that's a good smoke rotation. That's a good hero to be shutting down as well, the Ember Spirit. Gank him out as much as possible. He doesn't even have his phase boots yet, so as much space as Ember Spirit's been creating and keeping kind of RoX.KiS in this early game, he's not farming at all.
Yeah, he's died a lot.
AGM need to be careful. Oh, big Static Storm, but AGM gets out of it. He's going to get glimpsed back into it. Actually gets glimpsed past it. Go back, going for a Frost Blast. Wants to bring down EGM here. He's got no spells. He's going to go down. Meanwhile, S4 in trouble. The Lycans pop the Shapeshift. He needs one more right click on S4. He's going to get it. 2 kills. But it's a 2-for-2 trade. It looks like Puck went down bottom, and Lich also went down at mid. So Puck getting... Did Puck just get solo killed by... Okay, no, Chen plus Lone Druid killed him. But that's going to be maybe a tier 1 tower for Alliance in the bottom lane, so... I'd say that's an okay-ish trade for Alliance still.
Yeah, I think Invoker going down was a big kill for RoX.KiS. But, Yeah, it was pretty even, I think, overall. Especially if the puck would have lived, it'd been really good for RoX.KiS. But
Yeah. I didn't see. Did you see what happened to him? Was that just like a?
I think he just coiled
Chen
the wave, and then Chen walked in behind. He couldn't really go anywhere.
Well, we'll see Ember Spirit rotate towards bottom lane. Solo finally with his phase boots up, 12.5 minutes in the game. So his farm quite lacking, but you've still got the damage output of a Lycan who's now smoked up. Into the Roche pit he goes. And Alliance, unless they've got some really good game sense here, may not find this. Actually, Skeleton Warriors. Aki's on point. Into the Roshan pit. Will it? Keep an eye on mid lane. Looks like the T1 mid tower going to go down then. Yeah. The Skeleton goes into the Roshan. They find BZZ. BZZ needs to get out of here. Meanwhile, there's an EMP on mid lane. It looks like Solo. Fire Remnant out of there. Going to be a stun coming out of the Go Black. Go Black going to go down, or is he? The Static Storm keeping him alive. EGM in trouble now. The puck going to orb its way in. The mech from Aki. He's got no hand of God, unfortunately, but he's going to kill off Solo. RoX.KiS have lost two. Alliance are just too durable with this Chen mech. The Chen army, as well as the Lone Druid coming in for this one as well. Yol's in trouble as well under the tower. The Entangle, not quite enough to bring him down. The Glimpse back, saving his life, and it looks like Alliance are going to be the ones actually getting this Roshan. Great play coming out from them. Taking the T1 tower and just kind of taking advantage of RoX.KiS being too split up and unprepared for that fight.
Best Chen in the world for a reason. You saw it right there. Like every part of this play right there was so perfect, and I mean I don't see any other Chens making plays like that.
We'll have to see if these Wolves can do anything about this Roshan. Radiant gets the kill, Leshrac Loader gets the Aegis, so the Wolves not really doing much in the pit. And Alliance find themselves with a good lead here now. Not Impale. Spyro Strike comes in, catches out Sadoi. There's a Tusk though, and EGM. Well, not best Sand King in the world.
Space created.
Yep, space created indeed, but it's still Alliance. They've got themselves about a 5k gold lead now. He wasn't ready for the dust. Poor guy.
Go back, man. He's all over the place.
Yeah. EGM just saw farm, and like this guy's like the 2 position player for Alliance, really.
Yeah, Golback's really farm though. He almost has mech. He's
yeah,
level 9.
I guess he got it from just getting a couple kills in this game. Like maybe he got that kill there on the Sand King, but
yeah, he's crushing it.
Solid farm. Well, once they get a mech up, Rox, they're going to get a solo with a drum on his Ember Spirit, so things will improve a little bit for RoX.KiS, but and I think a lot's going to come down to Sadoi. The blink on this puck, he needs to get the big engagements on, but even if you get a big engagement on 2-3 heroes with it, if you're not catching Chen, he mechs his team, he Hands of Gods his team. Puck alone does not have enough AoE damage to bring down Alliance. Like,
Chen almost has 11 as well. That's going to be a big problem.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Alliance,
attack.
yeah, I think with that level 11 Chen can almost just start going for tower after tower. They're going to go for this top tier 1 tower. That's just with the 3 heroes up here, and RoX.KiS, they're not defending this. Edict should come through, bring down the tier 1 tower. Alliance, they pull even further ahead. RoX.KiS are kind of going for some push on the mid lane though, looking for a bit of a trade here. There's an instant, there's a Centaur stop. Is there a second Centaur stop? BZZ getting chain stunned perfectly. The Burrow Strike's there as well. Great play, and once again, it's Aki with the micro, getting these kills. Ball stuff to the high ground as S4. He's looking for a tornado. Off the mark. Wrong direction. Go Black went a different way, but
I don't think that gank should have worked. I feel like that was a big misplay by Lycan. Like, you can see the troll before it gets in range to trap you, and he just needs to hit his ult and run. But
even if you still like cast the ensnare from long range, by the time the Centaur gets in range, you like ran out of range.
No, I don't think the troll should be able to trap you like that. I think he saw the troll and then just didn't ult.
T2 tower goes Alliance's way. They're just bringing in Bulldog for these pushes. They're going to actually go in here. They're going to catch up Solo. He needs to fire him out. He will do so. Meanwhile, Go Back taking a lot of damage. Doesn't have the mana for the mech here.
Oh, Bulldog's actually not going Radiance. He's going, yeah, he has a Maelstrom.
Okay. I guess Alliance are fighting early and pushing early. The Maelstrom not like a good pushing item, but if there's fights taking place, and RoX.KiS is going to be forced to engage. That's where the Maelstrom DPS in the early game could come into play.
Yeah, I think they're going to look to end the game pretty early.
Yeah. And that's where you're not going to have a Radiant in the first... With how he got shut down, he wouldn't have had a Radiance until like 20 plus minutes into the game. But, alright. T2 tower. Next tower Alliance go. Like one objective to the next, and they're just looking good right now. Do you think RoX.KiS can actually... Should they look to defend these towers, or should they look for trades across the map? Because fighting this Alliance 5-man looks really difficult.
They have a Lich Ult, and they have their mech now, so... maybe something can happen. But I think a level 2 lit shot would be nice.
Towards Lions S4, looking to engage on the backlines, gets an EMP Tornado, just going to catch out GoBlack here, but bringing down GoBlack or even forcing a preemptive mech could be good. There's a Static Storm, EGM's going to be punished for this one. Lich Chain Frost, bouncing around, catches out the Chen army. This is doing a lot of damage. S4 forced back, mostly catching up the Chen creeps now, taking up most of that Lich Chain Frost. As a result, not doing too much, but Loader, he's in trouble. He's going to go down, but he's got the Aegis. He's going to be respawning in a second. BZZ, thanks to the Shapeshift, going to get out of this one.
Where's the coil?
He's doing a lot of AoE damage. Hasn't actually used the coil. It's a level 2 one as well. Lotus just kind of zoning him out. With a lot of damage. It's going to be... Oh, looks like Chen got another kill here on the backlines. Lotus on the run, though. He's being left alone, and as a result, he's going to go down. He's going to be punished for this one. Yol going to take a fall, though. He's on his own. Meanwhile, BZZ... Is he actually going to run out of this one? He's got a creep wave tagging along. No, he's not going to make it to the side top. There's a TP coming in from Sandking. Looks like EGM's just going to get the kill. The rest of Alliance get the tower, and EGM's going to get the kill. Yep, no way out.
11.
Oh man. Level 11 Sandking. Now that's also his Blink Dagger in 200 with all this tower gold, so we're going to be looking at pretty much Alliance. Everyone's got their key items, and we're just 18 minutes into the game.
That fight actually wasn't that bad. I think if the Lycan would have lived there, I would have called that a win for RoX.KiS, but he didn't have a TP, so...
Yeah. It was such a uphill battle when Loda has an Aegis. They actually managed to kill him twice that fight.
Yeah, that was really good. They reduced the Bloodstone charges as well. I think Alliance's biggest problem in that fight was EGM dying instantly, just diving in and getting Disruptor ulted.
It was a really well-timed Disruptor ulti. He was on point reacting with it, but it's kind of the second or third time this game we've seen EGM just get a bit too aggressive with some of his Burrow Strikes in.
It's an aggressive player.
Alliance is still in such a strong position here. They know with their 5-man with the Chen mech, who's now level 11 as well. Picks up a 4-staff as well to go with that, and they're just looking pretty tanky and hard to deal with. Pushing with an EMP Invoker is just so annoying because of everyone just getting burned down. You're going to lose all your mana here, and that's going to... If you get the Lycan before he pops his Shapeshift, he's got no mana to use his ulti.
Yeah, no, he almost has to, he needs to run in with it.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Or just make sure at all costs he doesn't get caught by the EMP. Otherwise, it's just going to cripple him. Alliance, though, the one outer tower remaining, and they're going to get to work on it now, bottom lane. RoX.KiS are kind of positioned to try and fight this one, though. Yol's on the side here, looking for a potential engagement here. EMP catches out Solo. That's the end of his mana pool. Pops a magic wand here. There's a full-stuff Centaur stun. What a play from Aki! This guy is just insane. That was impressive. EGM with a Blink Epicenter gets another kill, but Aki, that was just some incredible micro.
Dude, he's so good, man. He's so good. If you had a player like this, why would you not pick Chen every single game? It's...
I saw the Staff of Wizardry and thought he was going Necrobook, and now when he gets the 4-staff, it makes complete sense.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I get 4-staff so I can have a 4-staff Centaur stun. That's why.
Yeah. Up until now, he's had the Ensnare plus double Centaurs, but now with the 4-staff, he just goes triple Centaur.
Yeah, he's like, don't all Chens do that? Is that... No.
Yep, standard play.
just you, man.
BTC's going for a base trade here, though. He hasn't got a Necrobook up. He's going to maybe get the tier 3 tower at most, but Alliance are going to get double Rax, and then they can just TP home. There's no need for them to give up Raxes, and they may not even give up their tower here. Looks like BZZ, he gets the tier 3 tower, but RoX.KiS are out. 4 Raxes down, 21 minutes in. There's no coming back from this, surely.
GG! This game's toast.
This was the Aki show, this game. 4-star TP out. Ooh, no steering chain. Oh, no. He'll get the disable.
GoBlack's got him.
They kill Aki and they GG out. That is some built-up frustration coming out from RoX.KiS. Yeah. Well, that was gotta say, a quick game but an entertaining game nonetheless. So, well, Alliance take it. Their first of 4 matches today. Thanks for joining me, PPD. We've got 3 more coming your way. Are you going to go off and practice? Do you want to cast one more? What's your plan?
Dude, we're Na'Vi, man. We don't practice.
Do you have any matches late today, like Dream League or anything?
Yeah,
or
we have MLG TKO versus Revenge. I think it's late. It's American time, so it's 7 p.m. Eastern or something. So I can stick around if you like.
Cool. Well, I'll have you join me for the next match, Alliance versus NextKZ, and then Zayuri as well as Molini are going to take over the Europe matches. So we got one more match. It's It's in like 30 minutes time, so grab a drink,
Yeah,
grab
sure.
some breakfast, lunch, whatever it may be. Guys, thanks for joining us. This has been Starladder Europe. I'm Gods. Joining me was EG's Peter Pandan, PPD. Big thanks for joining me. It was a lot of fun.
I enjoyed it as well.
Cool. All right, we'll take a quick break, guys. When we come back, our next match of today is going to be live. That's going to be Alliance versus Next KZ. Stay tuned, everyone.